Welcome back, everybody. We're down here in Freeport, Texas on the Gulf Coast. We got to keep those seafood recipes rolling, so I'm here with Captain Kevin and Steve. Let's go out on the water. Let's give it a try.
That's a bull red. He's about 20 pounds.
20 pounder, son of a gun. Big fish. I was just thinking if everybody could catch one, we'll call it a success, and we're well past that now. Now we're into catch and release, and tags are filled, so this is exciting. We got the cooler filled with fish, so we're gonna go back. Captain Kevin's gonna fillet them up. Redfish, huge. Some of these, he said, are probably 20, 25 pounders.
That's a lot of fish.
They're going over to the fillet table. The fillets are coming off the table. Each one of these bags is about 5 pounds right there, baby. We're back at the Dancing Mermaid. What an amazing morning of fishing for redfish here on the Gulf. And you know what we have to do with this bad boy? It's time to make blackened redfish with a Cajun slaw. Time to make our Cajun coleslaw. I picked up a simple cabbage, a white and a red cabbage mixture at the local grocery store. A couple of tablespoons of yellow mustard, about 5 tablespoons or so of Duke's mayonnaise. This is coleslaw, so if you want it extra creamy, just put a little extra in there. A couple of tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. A teaspoon or 2, if you like it spicy, of Louisiana hot sauce. A couple of tablespoons of ketchup. A tablespoon or so of red wine vinegar. A tablespoon or so of Worcestershire sauce. Cut a lemon open here. And we'll use the juice from 1 fresh lemon. Salt to taste. And granulated garlic to taste. If you like more garlic, just put a little extra garlic in there. Some diced bell peppers. I cheated. I picked these up at the grocery store today. Check it out. Tri-colored bell peppers. So let's put some in there. Kind of eyeball this. Maybe a cup or 2, depending on how much coleslaw you're making. Next, a little bit of red onion. This certainly could be a white onion as well. To taste as well, I'm probably gonna do maybe a quarter cup, maybe a half cup. Now we're gonna give this a mix here. This might take a minute or two. We have a lot of coleslaw here, lots of ingredients. First things first, let's take a paper towel and make sure that this gigantic redfish fillet is dry. You just want to get all that extra water off the fillet. Or as I just learned, by the way, from Nate, Chef Nate told me that a lot of cooks, and I didn't know this, mess things up because it's actually fillet. He said when it's a fish, it's a fillet, and when it's meat, it's a fillet. So who knew? A little bit of extra virgin olive oil down on that fish fillet. I can't say it, fillet. And we picked up some blackened seasoning. Now you can use Cajun seasoning, but I picked up some blackened seasoning in town. Blackened seasoning's traditionally just a mixture of cayenne, chili peppers, paprika, and those type of red and red hot spices. So the theory for blackening is that you get your griddle, your grill, whatever you got, as hot as possible, and then you of course blacken these seasonings, these spices, into the outside of your fish. In this case being fresh, and you don't get any more fresh than this, fresh Gulf redfish. And my number one recommendation, of course, always is to put a little bit of oil on your griddle top and rub in that oil before you cook, and of course after you're done. That is what's going to help you maintain that beautiful seasoning, keep it non-stick, fill in any kind of holes or scratches that you might have on your griddle top. Grab our filet. And by the way, the griddle top is scorching hot. We're on high heat. We have a very windy day out here on the Gulf, and I have the wind guards on just to get that heat up super hot. Here we go, straight down on a blazing hot griddle top. Oh, I'm loving the salt life. Let's see what we got to work with here. Oh yeah. The Blackstone warming rack. I'm gonna get this ready because once we get the bottom blackened just the way I want to, we're gonna use this so we can elevate the fish. It can sit up there. The internal temperature, look at that thing. This is a huge, huge thick piece. So we want to get that internal temperature up, okay? And the warming rack, perfect way to do that. Grab that beautiful piece of redfish, put that on top, and we'll just let that hang out there and continue to heat up there while I prep everything else. Got some Texas toast here. We're gonna make a little bit of garlic bread on the side. Actually, I just had an idea. How about like a Cajun garlic bread? A little blackened spice on there. Why not? Let's do it. So a little bit of, a little bit of butter, like so. A little bit of granulated garlic or garlic powder, just a little bit on there. Okay, well, there's a lot, but you get the point. I have clumpy. There we go. That one's working better. My finger must have been slightly wet. A little bit on there, like so. And then we'll come over here to the griddle top. Grab some of my blackened seasoning from before, just a touch, okay? And put this straight down on the griddle top like so. This shouldn't take long at all. So Cajun, we'll call this Cajun garlic bread. Meanwhile, down on the dock, check this out. Levi, say hi. Time to get that toast off of there. I almost didn't pull it off in time. Tell you what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drop the toast down real quick. I'm kind of making some of this up as I go. Drop my toast down real quick. We're gonna cut that in two diagonally, okay? Oh, baby, I'm telling you what, that redfish smells delicious, folks. Wow, so for the starters, it smells absolutely delicious. I think we'll put a couple pieces of that garlic toast down there like that. Like so. A little bit of our Cajun coleslaw here. Actually, that looks really good right there. Let me get a piece of that on top. A little bit of flat leaf parsley here. I'm just kind of breaking this up by hand. It's windy, so hopefully my parsley doesn't blow away. One more dusting of my blackened seasoning. A little bit of color on top. Take a look at that. I hope it looks as good on camera as it does here in person. By the way, yesterday we had sun, and today we were a little bummed out because the clouds moved in. But when you bring home fish like this, fresh from the Gulf, let's give it a try. And you know I have to go in 4 seconds. Folks, right there. So good, friends. You know what? And for some reason, certain kinds of foods have always seemed off limits for me. You know, I'll make burgers, quesadillas, steaks, stir fry at home. But Cajun food, whoa, now that's something that, you know, we go to Papados or a Cajun kitchen for. I would never do that on my own. This is as good as anything I have ever had at Papados or any Cajun restaurant, friends. Cajun slaw. Where it's at. Hannah, our daughter, is behind the camera, and she said it got 2 big thumbs up. So thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you're following us. Go over to blackstoneproducts.com. That's your portal for everything Blackstone. You could head I'm watching a bird over here. I'm watching these birds coming in looking for some of my blackened redfish, and they're gonna have to fight me for it. So thanks for watching, everybody. BlackstoneProducts.com is your portal for everything Blackstone. My weekly show, Let's Give It a Try. Nate, Desiree, and CJ shows as well. And until next time, everybody, this is Todd. I'm saying praise the Lord and pass the blackened redfish with Cajun slaw.